Floyd Mayweather Jr., one of the greatest boxers of all time, is known not only for his impeccable skills in the ring, but also for his remarkable journey from humble beginnings to global fame. His story is one of struggle, determination, and triumph, which has inspired millions. Early struggles. Floyd Joy. Mayweather Jr. was born on February 24, 1977 in Grand Rapids, Michigan, into a family deeply involved in boxing. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., was a former professional boxer, and his uncle, Roger Mayweather, was a two-time world champion. However, Floyd's childhood was far from ideal. Raised by his grandmother, due to his father being incarcerated and his mother struggling with drug addiction, Floyd faced many hardships. Boxing became his outlet and way of life at a very young age. His family members pushed him towards boxing, but it wasn't an easy road for the young Floyd. Building his career. Mayweather began boxing at the age of 7, and by the time he was a teenager, his amateur career took off. He had a stellar amateur record, winning 3 National Golden Gloves titles and a bronze medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. But despite his impressive amateur career, the journey was still difficult. His uncle, Roger, became his trainer and mentor, shaping him into the disciplined, strategic fighter he would later become. Floyd turned professional in 1996 at the age of 19. Challenges in the early professional years. Floyd's early professional career was filled with challenges as he struggled to gain the recognition he deserved. He faced skeptical promoters and an audience that questioned his ability to fight top-tier opponents. Nonetheless, Mayweather continued to rise through the ranks with his superior defensive style, speed, and intelligence. The Pretty Boy moniker became associated with his slick, evasive boxing technique. In 1998, Mayweather won his first world title by defeating Genaro Hernandez for the WBC super featherweight title, marking the beginning of a career full of championships. However, his journey was not free from adversity. Mayweather faced criticism from the public and rival fighters who didn't believe he was fighting the best opposition. Despite this, he consistently demonstrated his dominance in the ring, defeating renowned fighters like José Luis Castillo, Diego Corrales, and Angel Manfredi. Struggles outside the ring. Outside the ring, Mayweather's life was often tumultuous. His brash personality and controversial behavior garnered significant media attention. While his self-promotion techniques helped him gain fame and fortune, they also brought their own set of struggles. Legal battles, accusations of domestic violence, and the pressure of living up to his own self-made brand often seemed to overshadow his achievements in the ring. Floyd's strained relationship with his father and his own family also created emotional turmoil for him. But despite the distractions and controversies, Mayweather always focused on his goal of becoming the greatest boxer of his era. He transformed his brand from Pretty Boy into Money Mayweather, fully embracing his persona as a wealthy, undefeated fighter. His commitment to fitness, his attention to detail in training, and his strict lifestyle allowed him to maintain peak physical condition as he aged, something few other athletes in any sport can claim. The undefeated legacy. Floyd's biggest struggle came in the form of the expectations placed upon him as he neared the peak of his career. His fight against Oscar de la Hoya in 2007, for instance, was a crossroads moment. The fight was incredibly high profile, and the stakes were immense. Mayweather, however, won the fight in a split decision and solidified his position as one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. Over the next decade, Mayweather would continue to rise in fame and wealth, taking on some of the biggest names in boxing, including Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, and Conor McGregor. Each of these victories added to his legendary status, but the most remarkable thing about his career was his ability to remain undefeated. He retired with a record of 50-0, a feat no other fighter had achieved at the time. The struggle of retirement and legacy. Mayweather's struggle was not only about his career in the ring, but also about the transition to life after boxing. In 2015, he officially retired from boxing, though he would return for a brief moment to face Conor McGregor in 2017 in a highly lucrative fight. He won that bout, further cementing his legacy as one of the greatest of all time. Even in retirement, Mayweather remains a polarizing figure. His financial success is as much a part of his legacy as his athletic accomplishments, and he has often been criticized for focusing more on money than the purity of the sport. Yet, despite the controversies, his impact on boxing is undeniable. He has inspired generations of fighters to be strategic, defensive, and disciplined in their approach to the sport. Conclusion: Floyd Mayweather Jr. S. story is not just one of athletic prowess, but of overcoming personal and professional struggles. From his rough upbringing and difficult relationships to his rise to boxing greatness and the pressure of maintaining an undefeated record, Mayweather's journey is a testament to resilience. His legacy will not only be defined by his perfect record, but by his ability to navigate the highs and lows of a career that demanded both mental and physical fortitude.